Even if you don't know how to bake, you could make this. If you normally buy your cornbread mix in like a box from the grocery store, try this recipe. It is so simple, it's so easy. You will never go back to buying boxed cornbread or buying ready-made cornbread. Literally, in the time it takes you to go to the store and come back, this recipe would be finished. The only thing better than cornbread is honey butter cornbread. And the only thing that's better than honey butter cornbread is honey butter cornbread made in a cast iron skillet. I feel like I have perfected this recipe as someone who loves cornbread. Honestly, I will eat it on its own. I don't even need it to be a side for the main meal. This cornbread is that delicious. So right now I have my cast iron skillet preheating in my oven at 400 degrees. While the oven's coming up to temperature, we're gonna make our batter. So in a bowl, I have all of my dry ingredients, and we're gonna just mix that together. And yes, I could have used a bigger bowl, but it's too late now. So we're just gonna mix all of that together. Also, if you don't have a cast iron skillet, it's totally fine. You can make this in a regular, I would say like a square baking dish. What really is like the star of this recipe, I would say, is when the cornbread comes out of the oven, you just brush it with honey butter. Oh my God, it's so delicious, and it also helps keep the cornbread really moist. So now we're gonna mix together all of our wet ingredients. So I already have my honey and my sour cream in a bowl. And then I'm gonna add in an egg, some milk. We're just gonna add in our melted butter. And then we're gonna whisk all of this together. I also really love including just a pinch of nutmeg in this recipe. One thing about me is I love nutmeg. I feel like nutmeg is like the garlic of baking. You can never add too much nutmeg, and it always just like adds that little something extra special to your recipe. So that's all mixed together. We're gonna combine everything together. Okay, and at this point, if you're just using a regular baking dish, I would say just line everything with parchment paper, grease it with some butter, throw it in the oven. Because I'm using a cast iron pan, I'm going to take the pan out of the oven once it's preheated fully, and we're going to spread butter all over the entire pan, make sure the whole thing is coated, and then put the batter in and then bake it. In both cases, as soon as the cornbread comes out of the oven, you want to put the honey butter on top and let it cool down, and then you'll be ready to try the most delicious cornbread recipe.